Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series at Chicagoland for 267 laps, 400 miles. Kyle Busch had an engine change after qualifying. Daniel Suarez gave up new tires. Jamie McMurray failed pre-race inspection. All three starting. Alright, boys and girls, here we are at Chicagoland. So, can I get a good old Windy City Racing Cup style? Yeehaw! Let's go racing, boys.
Let's go. Car outside. Hold your line. Still there.
So, yeah.
Still there. Harrison, still there. All right, you're clear. Car high, careful.
And I just got plowed in the back by Byron, who does not know the sentence to check up, please. Says slamming in the back of me. Yeah, really sucks that Chicagoland's not on the calendar this year in real life. But oh well. Yeah. While we're on the subject of racing, there is a very good chance Charlotte is not going to happen. Not from the COVID-19 crap that's been going on of late, but Mother Nature is probably not done messing with these teams, and looks like we may end up having a cancellation of the 600, which, if that is the case, there will not be a Coke 600 for the first time since NASCAR, since the first Coke 600 that took place 60 plus years ago. So that's going to be very unfortunate. So that there will not be a Coke 600. So, which means the streak of a tradition Memorial Day weekend will more than likely come to an end. Plus, rumors are saying that the streak of a Memorial Day weekend with F1 being on the same weekend as IndyCar and NASCAR could come to an end.
Got one up top. Still there. You got room. You're clear. Excellent lap. Good job.
It's starting to really get tight through the center. Which means if the NASCAR race weekend, or as Eric Jones is trying to run in the back of me for some reason, I don't need to be shoved, Eric Jones. I need you to back the fuck off when I'm checking up, and you slamming the back of me isn't gonna make my problem any better. But anyway, as I was saying, as I don't know who just commented, I'll just put the chat deal up. Yeah, there's a very good chance Charlotte's not going to happen. No, it has nothing. Oh, hi, Elijah. Because of the fact that I've looked at the radar, and yeah. Unless NASCAR comes up with their mind and says, let's move it to Saturday, I don't see it happening. The weather, that is. They're talking about rain not just for the Cup race. They're talking about rain for Xfinity, trucks, and the second Cup race. So now what do you do if okay, Brad, can you stop slamming in the back of me? I mean, Jesus Christ, that's the second time somebody's slamming in the back of me because they can't check up. But as I was saying, before I rudely got slammed in the back of because I'm trying to check up in the corner, is that if the 600 ends up being canceled and they can't find a date to run it, And if that is the case, the streak of the Coke 600 happening on Memorial Day weekend will come to an end at 60. Yeah. So, pretty much Memorial Day weekend's probably going to get screwed, not from COVID-19, but Mother Nature's not done being naughty to NASCAR teams. But, barring weather permits, I think it could be washed out. Which then throws a huge hole, if you know what I mean, for June and July. So, even though the governor of Pennsylvania has already confirmed they're going to do the doubleheader without fans, and they're probably going to have to get refunds. But again, barring weather permits, we will not have a Coke 600, barring weather, unless the weather improves. Which also answers my next question about the weekly show, because there will not be a weekly show if the weather does not improve for Charlotte. So, there's that situation as far as Charlotte's concerned. As far as Darlington's concerned, I don't even know if they're going to be doing Darlington, these 2 extra races. Because if that is the case, if both of them end up getting postponed, because teams have to be at Charlotte on Saturday, a makeup date is yet to be determined. It might be outright canceled. And I'll be like, well, there goes your chances of having the makeup days from Sonoma and Richmond. So it's like so much for going to Darlington. But we'll keep you updated as the weather situation, because it really is going to impact a lot of our shows. So. Speaking of a lot, this might please Elijah. I am having a cherry Pepsi, and if Zachary Taylor were to come across this premiere, I am not sharing. But that's not all. I am having peanut butter M&Ms, and if Zachary Taylor came across this premiere, I am not sharing. I ain't not. What was that, boys? I ain't not. God, that's like a weird... You get what I mean. I'm not sharing. There you go. Yeah, because Coolio. Yeah, because the Coke 600 is supposed to be the last race for Miller Lite. But that's not all for Miller Lite. This is like a crappy way to end off their career, not just in NASCAR, but Major League Baseball. Because if you have not heard, Miller Park, which is home to the Milwaukee Brewers, is ending their contract at the end of this year, and it'll be called American Family Park, or whatever the fuck it's going to be called next year, which I think is a corny ass name. I'd rather keep it as a beer company, like say Budweiser Park or something, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, sucks to see Miller Lite leaving not just NASCAR but also Major League Baseball. Other rumors I've just came across. I saw a source today, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it was yesterday, that I looked at the Memorial Day schedule for next year, and the streak of F1 racing on Memorial Day weekend will be 2 in a row not happening, because it may be only the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 next year on Memorial Day weekend. And the reason I bring this up is because F1 is going to be running the week before Memorial Day weekend. So think about this. You're talking about, let's say, the All-Star weekend being what? This time next year? Monaco will be this time next year. If everything is true. Again, that's just a little rumor I'm getting across. So we'll just have to wait and see on that situation. As far as that deal, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Yeah. And And forgive me about the eating part on Sunday, because that was a kind of a big mistake, because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut when I'm eating food. How rude of me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to apologize about the, about what happened on Monday as far as me celebrating. But, you know, I was just so ecstatic, you know, having to hold off Orman, but, you know, then Orman saying it's rigged and all that. It's like, dude, it's just a fucking video game. Deal with it. So, just saying. Yeah. Let's see here. What else do I need to address? Oh, if the... Why apologize for celebrating? Well, I thought it was the right thing to do, so... It's better than for Cody Smart to eject me for excessive celebration like he did several times when I did a stream on Twitch or on YouTube. Because you know he'll say Danny gets ejected, or Taylor gets ejected, or Ormy, or... You know what I mean. Yeah. Talking about races. What you guys' input on... I'm thinking about the 2021 calendar. I'm thinking about there's a chance that we could end up seeing weekday races, because we've seen it when every time a race gets postponed from like a Saturday or a Sunday to like a Monday, we see some good racing. Something tells me that I think the 2021 calendar, we're going to see a lot more weekday races and all that, which if that is the case, that's going to shake up everything, if you know what I mean. Like the scheduling and all that, plus trying to do the show, if you know what I mean. So then also my date for the weekly show got changed. The finale, you know, like you know, last year the weekly show ended in December 2nd, which was last year. It's actually going to be the week before the holiday season comes around. Can you say the sentence yikes? Because NASCAR is going to be over approximately November 8th. Which I believe, and I'll need, and I don't remember when your finale is for the Pit Stop show, but you're talking about a month left of the weekly show, because our final weekly show is going to be the 16th of December. Can you say that's nuts? In a capitalization? And I don't think we've ever gone that far into the weekly show as far as a finale is concerned. Like, normally it would end late November, early December, but not mid-December. I mean, good gravy. Yeah, a little over a month. That's crazy. And not only that, when we get into 2021, we've already got a champion. The finale of the Pit Stop show. Well, you know it's going to be on a Thursday. I mean, I know that part. Like, if I had an estimate guess, let me think, November 9th is a Monday, 10th is a Tuesday, 11th, it would be November 12th for you guys. That would mean I would only have a month left of the weekly show to do. If my calculations are correct. Yeah, because for that month is like, what are we gonna do? And I know some people are gonna be like, well, hey, the weekly show's still on. Yeah, the weekly show's gonna be on till almost the holiday season. Jeez, Didn't think about that.
All clear.
So, there you go.
Alright, clear outside.
That means we also have a month. That means we also, after this month, we only have one more month left without the IMSA podcast. Think about that, folks. That's good. And yes, I am going to do the reactions, whether if they're late or not. I'm still going to do reactions for IMSA podcast, so don't complain about it, people. I just need to get into a good habit of trying to do the reactions, not just for the Continental deal, but also probably for other things. Which reminds me, next year we're going to start doing the 24. I'm going to start doing reactions on my channel for the 24 hours, because I might have to do like a 4-parter, if you know what I mean, for the Rolex 24. So, but yeah, I'm just happy to have the IMSA podcast back after I hadn't done one since Daytona back in January.
Alright, clear outside.
So, yeah. Let me think, what else can I say?
Bottom's looking good. All clear.
I just realized after Daytona, we're halfway through the 2020 relay season, which I'm very excited, but very sad at the same time. Because it seems it was like yesterday we started the season at the Daytona 500, and we're already halfway through the season. And also, it seems like yesterday I just started my ASCC debut at Rockingham, North Carolina, and we're almost to the playoffs. The only series I'm not going to make the playoffs, but oh well, I could get a top 10. Because I'm like 9th in points, and I'm beating a back marker who's had everything go wrong but the kitchen sink. So, yeah. And then, of course, I don't know when the round of France and Sweden will be out, because I'm going to actually have to have Kyle Langland on standby for, I don't know which race that would be, but I might have Kyle Langland on standby, because barring about the schedule, because like I said, you know, of course, you know, we got the last 10 races of, you know, NASCAR Energy Cup, but also the fact that, that I'm gonna have to get ready to start thinking about getting ready to head off to Karyala, get ready for the qualifying stuff for the Karyala GP, and since Annie Thomas gets a free entry to that race via the fact she's running for the Independence Trophy in the Master Cup Series, which is also why I'm going to have Brittany White, who is running a full-time schedule in Buffalo Wild Wings Series, running a 4-race or possibly a 7-race schedule in the 23, substituting for Annie Thomas, since Thomas will have to miss some PCSRA races due to the Independence Trophy commitments in the Master Cup Series. Plus, I'm replacing Sonoma with that brand new track. Yikes. I just got in the apron and just got the car so loose trying to pass Eric Almirola. Yikes.
Still there.
And of course, I've seen the AI at the new I think it's the Golden State Motorsports Park, which I don't think that's far away from Sonoma, if I recall right. But, I think so. I could be wrong. But it's like in Santa Barbara, California, and I don't think it's that far away from Sonoma. So. Oh yeah, because I think after the NASCAR Energy Cup Series season, I think we still have to go to KZ Mania, if I'm right. Yeah, we do. Actually, this time next month we would have been already done with the season, getting ready for KZ Mania for the final race of the season. I just now realized that. The only question mark is that the only series that will be at KZ Mania besides... Correct, okay. Question mark is that the only series that will be at KZ Mania, or will there be other series that will be at Kalamazoo? I kind of could miss off the top of my head. So
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
yeah, definitely looking forward, because let's not forget, I'm the defending winner at KZ Mania. Let's get that right. Also correct on the, I'm being the only serious. Okay. Okay, at least now we're on the same page. Yeah, normally I would be a pain in the ass as far as that's concerned, but lately you all know I just want to make sure everything goes smoothly, so. Yeah. How bum was that the Xfinity Series race got postponed? And I heard the Cup Series is not any better as far as that, but that's... I think the reason why there's rain at Darlington is because of that little tropical storm that's in the Atlantic Ocean, aka Hurricane Arthur. Or Tropical Storm Arthur. Because if both the Xfinity Series and Cup races get postponed on Thursday, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Which also might answer when we will be live for the weekly show, because like I said, I'm going to have it on Friday, so that way I can avoid a schedule conflict with Elijah's shows on Thursday. Normally the weekly show does not happen on a Friday or on a Saturday. Let's get that right. But it might be a first. So. Plus, you know, excuse me, I just belched. Of course, we haven't heard about, as we're halfway through, I just realized we're past halfway in stage number 1. I don't know what tracks are going to be replacing Iowa for trucks and all that, but we'll have to wait and see. So. And I'm trying to remember. I need to figure out who's in the 93 for Daytona, because I know in the 500 it was Kyle Langland, but of course he failed to qualify for that race. In fact, I just realized something. Both the girls, Megan Jones and Brittany White, have made more starts than Kyle Langland combined. Oh, there goes Denny Hamlin. Save it, Hamlin. There you go. Yeah, I just realized that both Megan Jones and Brittany White have made more races than Kyle Langland this season. That could answer the question about who could be in the 93 for next year for DVR. Who knows? Hopefully Kyle does make a race, because I don't want Kyle... Megan Jones, okay. Speaking of Megan Jones. Speaking of the devil. Yeah, can you believe that both Megan Jones and Brittany White have made more starts than Kyle Langland? GG. And Kyle has not made one. That's sad. And of course, Megan Jones is leaving the WRLA at the end of the season, if the news. Brittany White's future is a bit in doubt for next season. I haven't asked her about her plans. Even though there were rumors that she was going to announce her plans in Michigan, she said, I'm not going to announce my plans until Texas. So, yeah. Plus now that Hannah Blue Jay bought out Orman's team, that also answers the question, what would happen to Sebastian Kukulon, since he's going to be back, so yay. Which reminds me, I don't even know if Napa Fan is even aware about his driver now being in the Pepsi Cup Series next year. Oh, how fitting, by the way. I forgot to mention this. How fitting. Last time I was trying to do this, I was drinking a Pepsi Vanilla. Tonight I'm drinking a Pepsi Cherry. GG. So. But I think the whole Hannah Blue Jay situation, I think, like I said, I don't think anybody saw that coming. And, you know, and I applaud Hannah for
Clear outside.
Hannah Blue Jay, that is, not Hannah Higdon. Just before anybody says the word, are you referring to Hannah Higdon? I'm like, no. The other Hannah, the Hannah that races in Reese's, not the Hannah who's in the AutoZone Amateur Series, which most of you know who I'm referring to, so.
All clear.
But, you know, for Hannah Blue Jay to join WLA, I'm really curious to see how she can do it. You know, she says, you know, whatever challenges whatever challenges the WLA has, I'm up for it. So it's like, and I was like, wow, talk about somebody's more energetic to be in the Pepsi Cup Series than, let's say, Nathan Warman. No offense, Warman, if you're watching this premiere. Not trying to take sides or anything, but still happy for, regardless, for Megan, or, not Megan, excuse me, Hannah Blue Jay.
Clear all around.
Megan's already made her announcement, so.
You got room. You're clear.
But nevertheless, I'm happy for Hannah Blue Jay. Because this is the kind of opportunity that she did not want to pass up, and to now that we're going to have, let's see, you're still going to have my team DVR, which is of course PCS Ray team, which is me, Annie Thomas, Betty Johnson, and a fourth driver to be determined. Of course, Ben Erickson fits in the category of the PCS Ray drivers. That's 4. Chloe is 5. Sweet 6. The Josephine O'Neill deal was interesting. I think a lot of people were a bit shocked about that, but then again, you knew it was going to happen one of these days, and Napa fan got his wish, so there you go. But that's 6 PCS Ray drivers, and now you throw Betty Barrett, who will be racing in her first NR race since getting reinstated from PCS Ray after she was suspended for violating the PCS Ray's drinking program, or drinking policy, which, just so everyone's aware, I still have that policy, the one that Elijah told me a while back, the drinking policy. Every driver needs to drink no more than 2 beers, like limit the beer to like 2 beers per day. Just so anyone is wondering, I still have that policy, and I'm still glad I have that policy in effect, because why not?
Staying high. All clear.
Yeah. Because now we put that to good use ever since the Betty Barrett fiasco back in March. So, amen to that. I'm not sure about who will be the third driver for Hannah Blue Jay, because she said that she's going to have a fourth team. Of course, that fourth team is going to be an all-star team, which that means that car would end up having to qualify her way in, or let's try that again before I mess it up. The fourth team would have to race their way in every week next season, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how the fuck I'm messing up my lines, but yeah. So, of course, Hannah is going to drive the 11. Of course, ironically enough, she drove the 11 in PCS Ray, and as much as she had a good rookie year, she did not make the playoffs. Plus, even if she would have gotten a win, as I see a car on pit road, as much as she had a good rookie campaign, it was just not enough for her to even get a win and probably get into the top 30 in points for that win to count towards a spot in the playoffs. As I just passed Joey Logano in one fell swoop. So.
Still there. Clear all around.
Yeah. Apologize about the Annie Thomas throwbacks situation, because it was like way late than what I wanted, but regardless, a paint scheme is a paint scheme, and I can't complain, so yeah. And should be fun. Cannot believe next year in PCS Ray, not only are we going to a new car, but 3 new manufacturers are going to make their PCSRA debut, if not their NR 2003 debut. They are... Oh, I forgot to mention this. There's actually 4 manufacturers, not 3. We have Tesla in manufacturer. I said that I have now forgotten. What was that? What was that other manufacturer? Infinity, as I said, Saturn. That's what it was. So it's Saturn, Infinity, Acura, and I think they have the new Tesla template. I don't know. I'll have to check that website. But 3 new manufacturers making their PCSRA/NR 2003 debuts. That's not bad. As I need to quit hitting the damn wall of oils. Jesus. How's the tires? Oh fuck, the right sides are 50%. Shocker, we have not had a caution. Shocker. Excuse me. Probably I'm gonna wait to have my sweets after I'm done. Or take a drink. I might take a drink before we go back to green. Yeah. Of course, other news is that World NOS Racing is going to Mercedes next year. Because I just informed Sean Arndt that until I get this laptop situation figured out, I will probably, until I get my laptop situated with Taylor or David, or probably both, because I could end up using one of them to go to school and the other one to use NR 2003. So I could be doing 2 for the price of 1, so. Yeah.
Still there. All the way to the wall.
In the test race, I went almost 100 miles on a tank of fuel. Excuse me, I just belched. And I can't wait for Taylor to say, "Nice motivation, no belch." Which, by the way, he's gonna get smacked for stealing my line. Because I came up with that line, and people have been stealing it like crazy.
Clear high, bud. Inside, bottom clear.
I predict when the Xfinity Series gets back going, I predict we're going to have a yellow on lap 1, like what we had in the Cup race with Stenhouse. I'm going to probably pit next lap.
You're almost out of gas.
Almost 100 miles, but we had a yellow.
Slow down.
Alright. Right rear 47, right front 48, 63 left front, 65 left rear. What is it with the test race? We always have a green flag run, like seriously. I think we have 3 seconds of optional. Alright, who just... Oh, Taylor was asking me a question.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go. Car on the outside now.
That was a good long run. I didn't expect the first part of this race to have a long green flag run. Daytona next week is going to be a shit fest. Let's get that right. Not just the Xfinity race, but probably the Cup race. I forgot to mention, Lumar is my sponsor this week. At least the fucking game let me say the damn sponsor, otherwise I would have had to switch sponsors like a billion times. Ugh. Next week I'm going to run Jimmy Johnson's sponsor, Ally, for that race. That'll be a one-race deal. Yeah, that first run finally got the car pretty good. It's just, car was just a little tight through that run, so we had to make like a wedge adjustment to get the car freed up a bit, but not too free where it could be wrecking loose. Oh man, I just belched again. Gonna be interesting to see what we're gonna talk about on the weekly show this week. What? Stand by, dear. I'm in a corner. If I get a yellow or whenever I get a green checkered flag, I'll do that. Just stand by, dear. It's like the close can wait like about 13 laps.
Still there.
Yeah, my streak of every time I start a race, I get interrupted. Fiasco Park came to an end, by the way, so. Savage. Can't believe tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm looking for the rewind. Yeah, like I said, the close can wait for another 12 laps. It's not like she's running out of clothes. My mom referring to.
Still there. All clear.
What the hell was that outside? Did I just hear some shots going off? Speaking of shots, Brittany White's supposed to have a shot. Supposed to see the doctors at the end of this year because she's gonna get a shot. Like she's gonna get it like a medical checkup or something like that. So. Yeah, looking like I might be going back. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, there's nothing that's great. Of course, like I said, you know, I want to go back to work so freaking badly, barring if anything else goes wrong. I mean, besides, I have not tested positive for COVID-19, surprisingly. One of my friends, their parents did. Which is not good. One of my teachers in middle school tested positive for COVID-19 and had to be like in self-isolation for 14 days, which she's doing okay. Yeah, I didn't expect one of my teachers to test positive. Yeah, because people need to treat that as like it's the flu. As I just got tight off. I just came up on these guys and I just had to roll out of the throttle because I was starting to get tight. At least we'll see a full Daytona race. Oh, got a spin. Well, there's that caution flag I might be getting. Clint Boyer's the one who just had a problem going down the back straightaway. If I get a yellow here, I can go take care of whatever I need to go take care of. If there's no caution, don't look like we're gonna get a yellow. Damn.
Bottom is looking good. All clear.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, I just got over 3,000 grand on my unemployment card from the state. Dude, 3 grand is a fudge load of money. Yeah, a fudge load of money. Yeah, I'm not gonna blow 3 grand all in one place. Let's get that right. Clint Boyer, by the way, has made it to pit road, so we remain under green. So. If I don't put the clothes up tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. It's not like it's not like the clothes are gonna be there like all day. Yeah. How's everybody doing? If you're watching this on YouTube, how's everybody doing lately? I just realized I have a eye appointment coming up in November. Hint, you probably should already know this because, like, in case you haven't been keeping track, this will be, ever since I've been doing this back in, what, 2018 or 27? I don't know if I did in 2017, but I think it was 2018 we started doing this. On the quote-unquote new glasses. Yeah, this November, I'm gonna be going to get new glasses. Again. But unlike the first time, insurance would already paid it off, so it's like, yay, I don't have to buy it, thank God for that. If you're wondering where I'm getting new glasses, it's iMart, the place I used to go get new glasses. Hooray! 2 to go. I don't know what kind of weird ass glasses I'm gonna have this time around that I might show on Facebook. I want to keep these. I want to keep these. Save my other ones in case I break these. So it's like, yeah. The worst problems with new glasses is every time if I get sweaty or anything like that, it fogs up my damn glasses like crazy. Like driving through a fog bank in San Francisco, so we have one to go in the stage. After this, I'll go take care of whatever the hell my mom needs me to go take care of, so it will be like a brief 5-10 minute break. So at least it's a good enough break for me just to relax after that little 80 lapper first stage, as we're already past 100 miles. Alright, stage 1, DV, good job. What do we got? 77 in the second stage? Oh Jesus, we'll be already past halfway. I'm pitting this lap because I need to repair damage. Wow. Alright, I will be back. Fudge. Told you the close can wait another. Wait after the stage is over. Did you want me to put in the same basket? I'll just bring you 3. Oh yeah, it's my shit. And yours. do I want to pit or do I want to wait till stage 2? Fuck it, I'll just wait till the end of stage. I'll do it sometime around. Yep, Joey Logano would end up having the lead.
Be ready here.
Yeah, because I only didn't have that far,
All right, clear.
that many laps on a set of tires, if you know what I mean. That means it's 43. Yep, 77, so I can't make it the rest of the way on this stage. Last thing I don't want to do is come to pit road, have a yellow come out, and it just screws up everything. I forgot to see who the car is that is out of the race. Next caution, I'll check. Jesus Christ, I can't fucking pull away from Keselowski. Yeah, Megan Judd will try to end off her time in the 93 on a positive note. That also throws another question I'll need to ask myself is, Jimmy John's that sponsors Kyle Langland, would Kyle Langland returns? That's going to be another thing that's going to be another thing that's going to be a questionable thing I'll have to bring up, is we know Icebreakers is coming back, but if Kyle Langland returns, he could end up having Icebreakers and Jimmy John's on the 93 if I do announce it when we get to Indy. Can't believe next week is Daytona, and we all know Daytona is going to be probably a shit fest. Because, I end up second there in February for the 500, so. Hopefully we have some new shows of Master Chef. Instead of goddamn reruns. I think I figured out the throwback for Darlington for the 93, but I'm going to wait and figure out who will be racing that 93 when we get to that weekend. You're wondering what throwback, you ask? Probably throwback to the 2002 GM Goodwrench scheme that Kevin Harvick drove in 2002 in what is now the NASCAR Cup Series. I still gotta pit though, because I can't make it the rest of the way. Oh! Something I forgot to tell Elijah and everybody else. If you've noticed that I've disabled the comments on my YouTube channel, that is because to avoid having a bot comment some weird pornographic website in the comment section down below. I've disabled the comments as far as that's concerned, so that way there are no bots commenting on my video and say want to be friends or the pornograph, because what does that have anything to do with? Somebody just spun in front of me, and that is Ryan Newman, and I'm like, what does that have anything to do with racing or anything like that, if you know what I mean, or any other subject. Ryan Newman is now the second casualty now out of the race. I think one of the Rick Ware racing cars is out. And surprisingly, that did not bring out a yellow, to my surprise. So Ryan Newman, who is doing well, if he would have won today, he would have been in the playoffs. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. I know next week at Daytona it's going to shake up the points because of who's going to win a race and may not be in the top 30 in points, if you know what I mean. Not sure how Ryan Newman got spun unless he got turned around by somebody. But regardless, we're still green flag racing. Something we'll also talk about on the weekly show is Christopher Bell going to be without a ride next year? There was also 2 or 3 other people that were in the chat. I know one of them would have been Great Lakes, because I know he would have been joining the show. So, this is, by the way, going up tomorrow, or today, if you're watching this on YouTube, the Chicagoland race. Because coming up next, if you're watching this, will be, we will have NIS at Charlotte, because the whole COVID-19 has not affected NIS, so that's good news. They're off because of the owner's discretion to have an off week, so yeah, it is the 51, because I don't see the 51 on track, so it looks like BJ McLeod is now out of the race. To no surprise, at least that's one back marker I don't have to deal with. Then Sunday, just because there's no real life Indy 500 doesn't mean there won't be Indy 500 on Sunday, because we'll have the Newark Indy 500 at 2 o'clock Eastern. Then we have, which if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be out probably soon. Then, of course, I believe we have, barring if the weather cooperates, reactions to the Charlotte LeCoq 600. I don't know if we're doing any other reactions. following that.
All clear.
Other than I know the All-Star race got postponed to a to be announced. So we don't know when the All-Star race will be made up or will not, or if it will not be made up. But we will have to wait and see. Did I jinx it again? Hold on. Nope, I jinxed it. Fuck. I don't know who was out. Because there's the 51. Then I don't know who it is. Oh, Menard's got damage. I wonder if Menard had something to do with the Ryan Newman. Yeah, look at the left front of his Motorcraft Ford Mustang. I think they just took Ryan Newman's car to the garage because he's already past the 6-minute damage vehicle policy, and I think he's probably done. He's already out of the car and heading for the medical center. But I don't know how in the world that did not bring out a yellow. That should have brought out a yellow, but I guess NASCAR is probably too busy looking at Coca-Cola and Subway, I'm guessing. Yeah. I will be right back. I gotta go close. Basket up and then we'll come right back to continue the race. All done here. No, shh, Happy, it's psst. Alright, I'm back. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's already charged. I forget to put something in here. Oh, quotes. Yeah. I'm proud of that long-stand relationship, Lou. Nice job, Napa fan. Oh, Travis is back. Yay, Travis is back from, back on the, Leonard station. Guess he got suspended for a month, I'm assuming.
Got a car high now. Clear high, bud.
By the way, as of this premiere, happy birthday, V.
Still there. Clear high, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a pit within the next 15 laps or so. Well, as soon as I say that, guess what? The yellow's out. Yep. Oh, it was Parker Kligerman. Okay, I'll just pit because why not? Even though I'll lose. Oh, Logano's got damage. Oh, Exalted Pro Series. Sweet. Lakers are better than the Blazers. I don't. Well, I could kind of say that, but then at the same time, I could be wrong. Napa fan, I want to delete this channel. I'm asking myself, like, why? Logano's got damage. Kyle Busch is a free pass. How the fuck did Logano get damage? Because I never ran into him. Well, Logano wins, he's in the playoffs because... Oh, I need to get caught up on Sam's show called Everything and Their Brothers, because they're like on episode 60-something. By the way, I might rip this off of David Land. We're going to have the Blue Hedgehogs This Week in Racing. So, yeah.
Alright, clear outside.
I know Bowman's re-signed for next year. The whole Christopher Bell deal is going to be a little interesting. I'd like to be back on the Pit Stop show next year, but like I said, barring any other plans that I have. How many weeks are we away till Austria? If I had to look... Oh, that's dashboard. That's not what I want. Garrett Smithley's driving a 53 for Charlotte. Pit stalls. Okay, the Saturday races. So. Fuck. Typical. Not typical if you ask me. I think they want to avoid two. I don't know. Yeah. I might be saying, welcome everybody to the 2020 Indy 500 reactions of the Newark IndyCar. I might have it live stream, because why not? Yeah, that pit stop, but that yellow was actually a big break because I got to come into the pit. So having to go that far on a fuel run. This lap, about 15, lap 40 would have been my pit stop anyway, so. Yeah, but Logano's got damaged. That's problem number one. I know I'll be live this Saturday for MLB The Show 20. Yeah. This race is already well past halfway. Fuck me. Ah, shit, I'm on the wrong server. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date on some things around the NASCAR deal. So. I'm gonna shave to get rid of all this hair I have on my deal. We're, by the way, past halfway in stage 2. I'm about to catch traffic. Hoorah. Oh yeah, Joseph Lombard is now officially out of California.
Stay low. You're all clear up top.
Ah, shit, I hit the apron. Okay, let's not go to the apron there, boys.
Car outside. Hold your line. All right, clear outside. Stay low. All right, you're clear. Car outside. Hold your line. All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear.
I'm probably gonna ask Mom if I could just use my...
I prefer use it if needed.
Yeah, I can probably pre-order F1 2020 on my unemployment card, so that way I have the game. So that way I can just buy it easy. Is it already out on the PlayStation Store? Let me check. If it is, hooray. Let me take a drink real quick. Excuse me, I just belched. It is not. Huh. I thought for sure. Oh, but F1 2016. That's like 20 bucks. No. No, that would be bad if I end the stream. Oh man, I feel better. By the way, not accepted to anybody roasting me.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high, bud. You're all clear on the bottom. Still there. Clear high, bud.
Okay, so I'm guessing F1 2020 doesn't come out till like, what, sometime in June? Okay. Kind of figured. Because Codemasters hasn't released about it.
Alright, you're clear. Got one ticket inside. You got room.
Oh, good avoidance. Oh, and Ryan Blaney just sideswiped the hell out of Chase Elliott.
All clear. Still there. All clear.
I was wondering if they haven't... Oh yeah, because it'll be out on the 10th, so it'll be probably a few days before it gets released. In the meantime, we'll have the F1 2019 game. I need to email Codemasters if they can send me a copy of the game. Tell them I've been buying your games since the F1 2017 career mode, and I would like to buy a new game. So I can keep up with the series. I need to send Codemasters an email. They can invite me to their place, so that way I can get a copy of my free F1 2020 one, so I can try out the game, see how I think. Because that'll be a lot of fun.
Still there. All right, you're clear. All clear. Careful, still there. Clear high, bud. Towers called the call.
Yellow. Had to pit again. Check what's going on. Excuse me, I just belched. just put the link. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for reference, yeah, I'll just put this here and there. Her sponsor, that one that got to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans, just shut down. Excuse me.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here. Bring down, let's go. Farther on the outside. Still there. Hold your line, got one outside. There we go now, 3 wide. Clear high, bud. Clear high, bud. Yellow's out, back her down. Alright, you're coming to the green. You ready? Green's out. Looking inside now. You got room. You're clear. Looking inside now. Got a car high now. We're going green. Almost ready. All clear. Out for you if you need it. Hold your line. Got one outside. Got one down low now. Alright, smart out here. Going green. Almost ready. All clear. Clear high. Clear high. Farther on the inside. Towers call the caution. Going green. You ready? Reach out, let's go. Careful, still there.
Damn it, the car's getting looser.
Careful, still there. Alright, clear outside. Inside. Alright, you're clear. 5 to go, 5 to go.
Yep, we got a big wreck on the front stretch.
Caution.
And the caution and immediate red flag. Caution and immediate red flag.
Coming to the green, driver. You ready? Green flag, green flag. 2 laps to go. Careful, still there. Car outside.
Got a Daytona, I could end up. Alright, who's gonna win this stage and get that valuable playoff point?
Careful, still there. Clear low, bud.
Oh, Harvick's wrecked. Probably Brad K. Yep. Probably the yellow is gonna come out to end the stage. Son of a fucking bitch.
That'll earn you a few stage points.
Who got it? Logano.
Coming to the green. Almost ready.
Alright. Yay, the fuck part is gonna be fun. Truex might have a whole lot of damage because he's just holding up everybody and their mother.
Still there. They're all around. Got one up top. All clear. All clear. Hold your line. Not one inside.
100 to go.
Car outside. All right, you're clear.
Oh, Kyle Busch hard into the wall. Oh, Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson are killed.
Car on the outside now. The leader.
Oh, Joey Logano spinning down the inside. Oh, we collected his teammate. Oh, that's good. Just as I spin Logano, he collected his teammate. Another good reason you say caution and immediate red flag.
We're going green. Ready. Hold your line, driver. Rewind. All clear. Car there on the outside. Got a car low now.
Oh, big wreck in turn 1. And another caution and another immediate red flag.
All right, you're coming to the green. You ready? Green down, let's go. Got one inside. Car there on the outside. Got a car low now. outside.
Another caution and another immediate red flag.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here. Still there. Car high. Careful. All clear. Clear high, bud. Got a car high now. Careful. Still there.
Oh, there I go. Wow!
Alright, be smart out here. Going green. Be ready here. Reach out. Let's go. Looking inside now. Careful, still there. Inside. Careful, still there. Clear down low. Rewind, middle. Looking inside now.
I'm probably gonna pit.
Coming to the green. Almost ready. Looking inside now.
God damn, Hamlin.
All clear.
Hi, Great Lakes.
Stay low, stay low. All clear.
God damn, no fucking caution. What the hell? Shit, Kezi has a fucking ass lead. Damage is not good.
Car outside. Hold your line. You're all clear up top. Inside. Inside. Rewind. Outside, outside. You're all clear up top.
Come on, yellow, 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 yellow.
Yellow flag.
Thank you.
We're going green. Almost ready. Reach out. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Let's get to the freaking front. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that fuckfest. Oh hell. Oh hell, hello. Okay, Corey LaJoy, I need to get fucking by, because you're fucking impeding my ass.
Inside.
Bump you, bump you.
Clear low, bud. All clear. Stay on the bottom. All clear. Car on the outside now. All clear. Car there on the outside. All right, you're clear.
Well, it's actually stage 3, so... In other words, you're coming to see the remaining... 76 laps. Is what you just came. End up 4th in stage 1. Got another playoff point, so yeah. Yeah, of this quote-unquote fuckfest. Daytona is going to be even more of a fuckfest next week. Can't wait for Kentucky Speedway. I still can't make it on one more stop. Shit, I'm getting tighter and tighter trying to even... Because I'm pushing so hard trying to catch up. Till we get in the freaking back markers, I'm gonna probably end up getting a bad finish out of this. Yeah, basically you're the only one who's been in the chat besides Elijah, as far as chatting with me. Good God. Okay, here we go. Here comes the part. Excuse me, coming through. Hate to be a bull in a freaking china shop. That's why you should know the sentence. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, fuck.
Airfield's still there. We're all clear up top.
Okay, why you ramming in the back of me there, Harvick? Okay, Hamlin, would you get the fuck out of the way?
Bottom's looking good. All right, you're clear.
Oh, and someone T-boned him. I think that was Larson. Caution and immediate red flag! Unless that was Almirola. I don't know. Shit. Excuse me, I just belched. checking here. Welcome back. Oh man. I just belched. Nice motivational belch. What the hell, Keselowski? Welcome back, Elijah. Yeah, Brad, what the fuck was that, dude? I was trying to go through the middle and you fucking hooked me in the Logano. What the hell was that, Keselowski? You just douched me in the Logano for really no reason. Sorry, I was looking up something on social media, which has nothing to do with the caution and immediate red flag. Yeah, we went from a board fest to let's just wreck the shit out of each other in this stage. Problem is, Kyle Busch is going to have a lot of freaking catching up to do on the playoff points, because I have more playoff points than he does. Even though we have more even though he and I are close on wins, I have more playoff points than he does. And those playoff points, oh, he just wrecked his teammate. Good job, Kyle. Oh, that's a big ass wreck. If you've seen the general chat, me and Trixie's going to smack Time Warner in about 30 seconds. Which one? Are you talking about the Victory in Great Lakes' server? First question is, how do you smack Time Warner cable? Do you know Time Warner Cable hosted the NASCAR? Martin Truex Jr. just being a dick. And he just took out with our own router. Savage. Oh, big wreck in turn 2, Daryl. That's router abuse. By the way, it's my little hedgehog sister's birthday, aka V. Happy birthday, V. Oh, did you guys see Orman's thing on Discord? I don't know if that's called, I don't know if you guys seen it or not, his little profile deal that says best PCS rater. Like, okay, I didn't expect that. Again, no, not a roast. We may possibly have a Daytona doubleheader in the revised schedule due to COVID-19 and the DT Energy NASCAR Cup. Works for me. Oh, I need to send you the other schemes. I'll do that later. So that means double the wreck fest. Hey, double the wreck fest, more the excitement, so. Shit, you gotta love Wreckfest at Daytona, especially how it could be a clusterfuck. Yup, XD. Speaking of Daytona, that's my next race is Daytona, and we all know it's going to be a clusterfuck. I think every time we go to Daytona, it will always, Daytona or Talladega, it will always be a giant clusterfuck. But yeah. Versus other series, May 2020. I don't think it was that bad in the NASCAR Energy Cup Series, even though the 500 went clean and green. Like to see a yellow in the qualifying race. DTEENCS versus WWD. Oh, good God, Elijah, you're so funny. I don't know what the hell I could do without you. Oh yeah, Elijah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it, I was gonna say something great for Elijah, and shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Son of a fucking bitch. Good job, Voiles. Also, the 23 in my series will be... Okay, works for me. All you can do is, like, if you end up deciding to edit a car, you can flip-flop the numbers. With another rookie, don't you mean with another rookie, not with another? Don't you mean the sentence over my ride with another rookie, not another? Nice dirt, Great Lakes. I'm telling Cody. And whenever that quote goes in Elijah's server, I'm going to tell Cody, you derp, when he wakes up. Barnes and Noble, I derp. Yeah, congratulations, Great Lakes. And the best part was, I just got that on the stream. Oh, great. Which reminds me, I gotta do MLB's Game of the Week. Yes, and the best part was, I got that on the stream. That's the second time on Twitch I got that on the stream. The first part was somebody accepted their own roast, and say, you know the funny part was, I just got that on the stream. And the French GP part 2, which by the way, that'll be going up this weekend. Even though part 1's going to be like 45 minutes or so, because of the quote-unquote, the Twitch stream decided to out on me, so there you go. I'm gonna need a caution to make it the end on fuel, because I'm now within my window, but I can't make it the rest of the way. Relay versus DTE Energy NASCAR Cup Series in Daytona? I don't know. You know the shit part is, Great Lakes, that's actually my finale in the ESCC is Daytona. I'm like, oh fuck. Why in the hell are we deciding a championship at a fucking super speedway when I'd rather go to fucking Rockford instead? Oh, by the way, speaking of Rockford, we're going to be doing a special event at Rockford this year. Which means the drivers who make the playoffs are locked in the field, then we have to determine the rest of the grid. I'd rather go to Homestead as the finale because that's what it's been since 2002 exactly. Anywhere but fucking Daytona is the finale, especially in the ASCC. Speaking of the ASCC, have you heard my stats? Do you hear how many... Okay, I don't know about you, Elijah, but I have less DNFs in the NASCAR Energy Cup Series than what I have in the ASCC. Because in the ASCC, I have 7 DNFs out of 13. And I finished the race 6 occasions.